To the border crisis, the overwhelming surge in migrants entering Texas is stretching resources thin. It has for years, with officials in border towns asking for more equipment and manpower from Washington. Jorge Ventura joins us now from the southern border. Jorge, what are you seeing this morning?
Good morning, Markie. So right now we're going to start to see these groups start to trickle in here into Eagle Pass. It is raining today, so that's going to rise the water levels on the river. But here, local officials are saying that the city of Eagle Pass is on the brink as the crisis on the border continues to put a massive strain on local resources. Our NewsNation drones were able to capture these several long lines of hundreds of migrants waiting to be processed after crossing the Rio Grande on Tuesday. By 1 p.m., over 1,000 migrants have crossed illegally into Eagle Pass. With the latest migrant surge, most of the local fire department's resources and manpower are used at the border, responding to calls throughout the day for migrants that need medical attention. Maverick County Sheriff Tom Schmerber says his department is already understaffed with only 22 officers for the entire county, but now is forced to deal with the thousands of migrants crossing into his county every day.
Some of the immigrants are running away from the law, from other countries. They're criminals, and some are crossing drugs. So our job, especially mine, we have to be very careful what's crossing and what are the intentions.
Schmerber says he's frustrated with the federal government for not doing enough on border security and providing resources to border cities like Eagle Pass, who are on the front lines of this humanitarian crisis.
Whatever crosses through here, we're the border. Their intention is to go up north to the other states, so they have to really put pressure on the federal government to give us what we need, to give us the equipment, what we need, the manpower.
And speaking with the sheriff, he says another issue that the department is running into during this humanitarian crisis is that it is taking his officers longer times to respond to 911 calls. He mentions that they were able to respond to domestic violence calls immediately, but because his officers are attending migrants here and assisting Border Patrol, it's taking about 1 to 2 hours, even longer, to attend to those 911 calls, Markie and Adrienne. And today, we're going to continue to see some of those groups come in here in Eagle Pass.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.